What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got another interesting and creepy TikToks from around the world. Those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Like and subscribe to my channel, and let's build this channel from the ground up. See you guys in the video.
We have 33 confirmed positive tests.
We have 33 Pennsylvanians who have tested positive for
COVID-19.
Today we have 33 cases.
There were 33 new cases.
The state of Minnesota today reported 33 new COVID-19 related deaths.
There are 33 confirmed cases in Arkansas.
That's the largest single-day increase so far, raising the total to 33.
33.
There were 33 confirmed cases in North Carolina.
33.
There was 33 everywhere.
Yes.
I think that was Red Team Go. I think 33 is like Red Team Go. Everybody goes, okay, let's do it. It's time.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, there's like literally 1,000 33s and 33 new cases. 33 people died in fucking Hong Kong.
The number 33, we all know what that represents. Everywhere, every single day, it was like, well, 12 more cases, which now brings the state to 33.
You guys know what 33 means, eh? 33-degree Mason. It's a very, very symbolic number. I wonder what's going to be next. What's the next slide they're going to give us?
My name is Peter Gertje. I'm a director of the Nordic Cochrane Center in Copenhagen and professor of research design and analysis at the University of Copenhagen. 2 years ago, I found out that our prescription drugs are the third leading cause of death after heart disease and cancer. Our drugs kill around 200,000 people in America every year, and half of these people die while they do what their doctors told them. So they die because of the side effects. The other half die because of errors. And it's often the doctors that make the errors, because any drug may come with 20, 30, or 40 warnings, contraindications, precautions, and so on. No doctor in the world knows about all this. So they give patients drugs that they should not have given them, that interact dangerously with other drugs or food items or so on.
The phone in your pocket, or you will see the as-tested exposure guidelines. Now, how many of you knew that before today? Because they actually are now giving people this information. Telstra is telling you to use a hands-free device to keep a mobile phone away from the head and body. Because mobile phones and Wi-Fi devices emit pulsed microwave radiation. 900 times a minute, it's looking for a signal. It says to the tower, where are you? Here I am. Where are you? Here I am. It's smart. That's how it's supposed to do. Now, when the phone rings, the worst time for you to put a phone right next to your head is when you answer it and say hello, because it's smart and it goes to max power and bone marrow. And look here at the radiation as it gets into the groin area. And that's just from having a mobile phone modeled into the pocket. The United States magazine Consumer Reports recently recommended that nobody keep a phone in their pocket. Nobody. And in fact, if phones were tested in pockets, they would exceed the as-tested exposure guidelines, which is why Telstra has recently issued that advice.
Guys, you have to hear what she's saying. This is live. Go ahead.
Law enforcement and the military, so they have clear guidelines on how to assess these issues going forward. I yield back. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to recognize Ms. Boebert for 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Now that we have all been cautioned in this committee hearing that the mention of Pentagon's Immaculate Constellation program could put us on a list, well, I already find myself on many lists, I'm sure. So I speak my mind often, so why not just keep going with it? May as well just go all out and say it. The earth is flat, birds are government drones, and we've never set foot on the moon, and Joe Biden received 81 million votes in the 2020 election. So let's just see how many lists we could get on here today.
What?
Mr. Schellenberger, I wanted to ask—
Toothpaste is the most poisonous thing you can put in your mouth. A good doctor will tell you the most dangerous aisle in the supermarket is the toothpaste aisle. Yeah. You want to kill your brains? Fluoride. Boy, they used to give kids fluoride tablets to strengthen their teeth. Better their teeth rot out than take fluoride, because that kills your brain.
This is McDonald's French fries from the United States. It has 11 ingredients, but in the UK, there's only 4, and salt is optional. This one has an ingredient called dimethyl polysiloxane, an ingredient that can be preserved with formaldehyde, a neurotoxin. This is United States Fanta right here. It's made with high fructose corn syrup, artificial dye, yellow 6, red 40, and sodium benzenate. In the UK, they have real orange juice inside, and it's colored with carrots and pumpkin. In Skittles, there's 10 different artificial dyes here in the United States, plus titanium dioxide, an ingredient that's banned in Europe because it causes DNA damage. Gatorade, here in the United States, uses red 40 and caramel color. In Germany, they use carrots and sweet potatoes to color their Gatorade. M&M's has 10 artificial dyes made from petroleum linked to hyperactivity in children. Here in the United States and in the UK, they only use 1.
Hearing all of that, you guys in the United States, are you going to continue eating those ingredients, eating those kind of products? You can see the difference in the other countries. We don't even have that kind of ingredients in the same kind of thing, same taste. But why are they adding other type of neurotoxins and stuff into your ingredients? Think about it. What are they doing to you guys?
Watch until the end, because the last one will shock you. 1. American chicken is banned in the European Union because it's washed in chlorine during process. 2. American ground beef is banned because they use a chemical called pink slime that uses ammonia gas, who has antimicrobial properties. It has been proven dangerous for your health and will affect your gut health. 3. Pork is banned because they use a chemical called ractopamine that is added to the animal feed and has been proven to be harmful to your health and is banned in 160 countries in the world except United States. 4. Farm-raised salmon is banned because they use chemicals like metal, mercury, dioxin, and antibiotics. 5. Milk is banned because they use a synthetic growth hormone called GRUG, made by Monsanto, that has been linked to increased risks in cancer and hormone issues. And 6. Breakfast cereals like Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, Honey Bunches of Oats, which have tea that has been linked to cancer, asthma, and behavioral issues in children like lichen.
Fake foods you need to watch out for. Fake milk has been seized in Pakistan. It was made by adding chemicals to water, creating 9,000 liters of fake milk. Concerningly, this fake milk could be poisonous, and it was sent to various other countries around the world. In China, large amounts of fake rice have been found. The rice is made of plastic pellets, which are then shaped to look like rice grains. Also in China, police have found fake eggs. The fake eggs were made of gelatin, and concerningly were sent overseas. Fake fish has been found for sale in Thailand. The fish is made from processed soy, as well as other random meat scraps. Fake olive oil has been found in the USA. It was labeled as pure olive oil, but was really a mix of soybean and palm oil. Fake coffee beans have been seized in Brazil. It was made from starch and brown food coloring. Fake sugar has been seized in India. It was made from harmful chemicals, mainly industrial-grade glucose. Also in India, fake spices have been seized. The fake spices are made from colored powders and even sawdust, causing poisoning in some cases. Police have found fake jam in Turkey. The jam is not made using fruit. Instead, it was made using gelatin and food coloring.
CBS News said human DNA in food.
Human DNA in 2% of the samples and in 2/3 of the vegetarian samples. And get this, 10% of all vegetarian products appear to contain meat. Clear Food says that there are some companies producing high-quality hot dog. Top scores to Butterball, McCormick, Eckrich, and Hebrew National. Human DNA.
Disgusting. Oh!
It's the food that they think is the same is not the same anymore. You know, everybody's for free choice. Whether we're liberal or whether we're conservative, we've all got that streak in us. But the fact is, you cannot have free choice unless you have an informed choice. And you can't have an informed choice if they're lying about what's on the label. What about Pam cooking spray? Everybody knows what PAM is. It's some kind of little healthy oil with compressed air that you spray it and it gets on your pan. It's not compressed air. And they don't tell you, but it's butane and propane. People don't understand that they are spraying lighter fluid on their children's hotcakes, and it's fabulously successful.
Things I bet you didn't know were demonic or witchcraft, part 4. We're starting off strong today, y'all, with America's favorite coffee shop, good old Starbucks. And if you don't know, y'all, this is Googleable information. This is Starbucks logo from 1971, their original logo. And I don't know about you, but it looks real provocative. It looks real scary. It's giving snatch your soul. It's giving witchcraft. I had to go ahead and make it rated PG for TikTok, but the original logo had no line right there. It was showing everything. And if you don't know what a siren is, let's talk about it so I can show you how it's witchcraft. So a siren is a creature from Greek mythology that is half human, half fish, or half human, half bird. Different websites say different things, but it is half human, half something else. Some websites call them the sister of a mermaid. They were known back in the 1400s to have no shirt on, right? Having themselves exposed like that logo I showed you. And they lure men into, their little marine kingdom by singing beautiful songs. But in reality, they really scary and they like this. You can pause to read. The co-founder of Starbucks actually put in one of his books in 1997 that they purposely picked a siren as the logo of Starbucks because they wanted something to be as seductive as coffee. In other words, they wanted something that was going to lure people into buying their coffee. You can pause to read. Have you ever thought about those people that drink Starbucks, y'all? They don't just drink Starbucks. They are obsessed with Starbucks. They act like they cannot live without their Starbucks. They act like there is no other good coffee on earth other than Starbucks. If y'all think these people doing chants and spells over their coffee, baby, you are deceived. The owners knew what they was doing with this one. And as I was doing some research, another website had pointed out to me what this looks like upside down. What do it look like to y'all? It's giving Baphomet. I know y'all like to say, oh my gosh, y'all think everything is demonic, but everything is demonic, baby. And if you are a child of Christ, you should not be drinking Starbucks, period. There are literally hundreds of thousands of other coffee shops to choose from. So stop supporting the Marine Kingdom and find you something else to drink. Let me know if y'all want a part 5.
No astronaut ever went to the moon. No astronaut ever went more than 500 miles, 400 miles into space. And the reason is because there's a Van Allen belt, which is highly radioactive, that extends from 500 miles to 25,000 miles out in space. The reason E.T. put that Van Allen belt is there so we couldn't visit any place, because they don't want us contaminating the solar system or the moon or anything else until we complete our essential job here on Earth, which is to live with integrity, without envy, hate, or greed, and to express our love to our families. So they don't want us out there, and that's why they put the Van Allen belt. You would need 5 feet of lead to defeat the purpose of the radioactivity, and that's why they put it there, so that we could not get beyond. So all of the stories you hear about the moon are fake.
Do you think a guy like that would lie?
People, they're covering the skies because they're buying time. Yeah. Remember those bunkers? There's no way possible for them to be able to do this forever. They're buying time. In fact, they're probably escaping into their bunkers as we speak.
I feel like ever since we've entered the month of June, the atmosphere has been extremely eerie. The whole sky has changed. The sky used to be a beautiful, illustrious blue color. Now it's like this gray, hazy type of light blue type of thing. So check this out. In the past couple of days, 5 days, there have been not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 doomsday fish have wound up dead. They're talking about some type of cataclysmic event that's going to happen in the Indian Ocean over Tasmania and all that type of stuff, y'all. It's just crazy. Check this out.
There's a whole bunch of things that seem to be coalescing and condensing into something that may become, I'm talking about a very large cataclysmic event in the Pacific Ocean between Japan and the Philippines this July. I want to state right from the beginning, by no means is this guaranteed. I'm not someone that, thinks something's going to 100% happen and then convince everyone that's the case, but we are exploring some of these prophetic visions that have been had, looking at some of the other things that have been happening leading up to that date that they've given, which is July 5th, 2025, or just in general, July of 2025. And also some of the history of the area. For example, there is a nuclear bomb that's been lost in that zone. They are claiming that there's going to be a massive volcanic earthquake event, perhaps even just a huge explosion, and then a massive tsunami is going to result from that. And just in the past, 3, 4, 5 days, we have had 4 oarfish wash up around the globe. These are very rare deep sea creatures. They are the longest bony fish in existence. They live by just hanging out vertically in the water column. This is a very odd existence, but they are typically found very deep in the ocean. They do not come up to the surface. If they do, they die. Usually you find 1, maybe 2, very rarely. We've seen 4 now in probably about the same amount of days, 4 days.
So we had one recently in Mexico, Tasmania, 2 in New Zealand, and 1 in India, y'all. The doomsday fish. What does that tell y'all? They are saying, according to prophecy, 2 prophecies, that something big is going to happen in the Pacific Ocean, potentially leading up to a tsunami. I mean, y'all see what the earth is going through now, y'all. I'm not going to rule this out. What about y'all? Shoot. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm here to share information, y'all. Like, follow, share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get it. Peace in. The shift is...
Besides the doomsday fish, can you actually feel, I think from my side, I feel like something is really off with this world. All this darkness around this world, things happening, things have been planned, agendas being followed, but you can just feel something is off, like something major is about to happen or is gonna happen.
It's about to get a lot worse. Yeah, that's Tom Hoffman with a black eye. And the stuff is not happening in America, it's happening all over the world. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible so we can get out to as many people as possible. You see this map right here? This right here is for June 14th. I'll say allegedly, but there's this page that puts together all these things and coordinates them. And these are all the protests that they're calling for on June 14th. And since I took the first screenshot, more were added to it already. Read this headline right here. Blank invade child birthday party claiming it was a blank meeting. Do you remember how last week I was talking about how the human brain was going insane? We had another mass casualty in Las Vegas and a famous YouTuber was unalived. Same time as everything else. I gotta block it, of course. And everything from the first night was doubled last night. You know, the looting and everything else going on. And of course, the black eye again, which one's on the left eye. It's completely irrelevant, just a black eye, you know? I guess this video is just to tell you guys to be prepared because remember this map. These are what's going to be happening on June 14th. We have all these celestial events in June. You know, we had the meteor showers, strawberry moon, a whole bunch of weird stuff happening this month as far as celestial events go. Which again, alters and makes people act weird. Completely unrelated. And there's other things I just can't show you, but the only thing I'll say is keep calm. Don't let anybody infuriate you.
Stop with the doom and gloom.
Hardly. We should really be paying attention. There's so many things going on that I want to show you that I can't show you.
Man, I understand some of those clubs with the face masks and everything, but what about those people that can pull their skin like that? Is that like a rare skin disease or something? Because that looks kind of scary. It also looks as if it can be very painful at the same time.
Previous decades, and this show up, there will be mass panic. But if you understand that these are real, and we have 5 years from 2022, or maybe now 4 years, if they come in 2027, for the U.S. government to prepare the people about what is up there.
What that scenario would look like if it unfolds is you would probably see simply one craft. And it would probably be done live on TV for effect, so everybody get it. And then there would be announcements as very human-looking visitors came off. And if it happens to be those guys, they're from Nibiru. They're part of the Elohim Nephilim crew from Nibiru that messed with us all through our history and took out the books of the Bible, the other 12 that were supposed to be in there that told us how to ascend. They are the ones that control the politics here. They are the ones that control religion here. They are the ones that control the politics here. They are the ones that control religion here. They are, and they have been since 9558 BC.
Ask the A's about Enki and Enlil. Always had a bad feeling about both of them. These beings are powerful tricksters with technology we can't even imagine. Inviting these entities in to help could really backfire. So, are we giving our consent for them to interfere after they cause the problems?
I think it would be best for the Anunnaki to stay at a distance and just observe. Let us do this on our own as much as we can.
The scary part is, if that drama unfolds, it's not the Guardians that are doing it. It's the middle ones that are coming out of the Elohim Matrix that want to take human evolution away from 12 strand into the Anunnaki lines in order to quickly up-level the Anunnaki lines, even though it's at the expense of the humans. They're not trying to wipe us out. They're just inadvertently going to damage us more than they already did.
How do you guys think about that?
Pay attention to the water, not the skies. That's what I told all of you, but did you listen? No. And now multiple reports coming out of Florida are confirming from sailors, Navy officers, military personnel that there is in fact a mothership under the water off the coast of Daytona Beach, Florida. Now, there have also been sightings of over 1,000 different orbs that are floating above this mothership. I kept trying to tell you, I'm an air sign, but something kept saying, it's more about the water. It's the water. They're not showing up in the skies. There are going to be versions of them showing up in the sky, but pay attention to the water. When I got into that council meeting, all I could feel afterwards was we're being misguided. We're being misdirected. It's not over the skies. It's in our oceans. And now people are coming forward claiming and saying that they've seen it. So and before you say photos or didn't exist, I have so many friends from Florida sending me videos and photos. I have them, but TikTok has this thing where it removes the video if you attach those. So I'm just gonna say, take what you will, leave what you won't, but I told you, pay attention to the water, not the sky. And obviously, anything is for entertainment, education, conversation purposes only, but you're smart.
You know how they cover up their one eye?
Oh, yeah.
That means two things. That means watch out, you don't get the lizard to stick the thing in the eye.
Then they go, shh.
Yeah.
Now you know the reason they're doing that. It's like, don't get the thing in your eye, and shh. Don't tell anybody you know about the things that stick the things in your eye, because you might get a thing in your eye.
Man,
or
who's...
A number of things that I've heard from people in the Pentagon, that the buzzword in the secret of secrets in the Pentagon is the Sumerian gods are returning, and that's what they're referring to as that whole area that Peter's.
Wow! Can you repeat that again, just in case anybody missed it? The buzzword
in the Pentagon, in the military circles that are in the know about the cover-up here, they kind of in whisper tones talk about the return of the Sumerian gods. And they're talking about the what we would call aliens or fallen angels returning into the Middle East, into Old Sumer area.
The Anunnaki.
Well, could be.
Under the other ancient names.
Do you think that has anything to do with why we're in a...
Somebody come look at this.
You was right. This is a volcano product. It's a good product. 1, 2. We got this nice bone. But see, this is fat. This is fat.
No refrigeration, nothing.
Fat from cat floor. See, this is fat from cat floor. See? Fat and skin that is basically...
And people still don't wash their meat.
They're going to charge you for this combo with like 50, 60 pounds. All those are frozen. And this is probably 90% fat. Fat.
Lord have mercy on your children.
More fat from the loin.
This is sad.
From cut floor. See? Fat. This is good. We need to return this one to cold side. Fat. They bring it in cold.
Ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
Do you still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
Beginning in November 1974, Joseph Kallinger and his 12-year-old son, Michael, went on a crime spree spanning Philadelphia, Baltimore, and New Jersey. Over the course of 6 weeks, they robbed, assaulted, and sexually abused 4 families, gaining entrance to each house by pretending to be salesmen. Soon after, one of his other sons, Joseph Jr., was found dead in an abandoned construction building 2 weeks after Kallinger took out a large life insurance policy on him.
You murdered your own son?
Yes, I did.
Why did you do that?
He was a sacrifice. I was to murder 3 million people on planet Earth. And he was a sacrifice to see if I could murder one of my own. At the end of murdering all the people on Earth, I was going to murder my own family and then take my own life and become God.
Joseph Kallinger died of heart failure on March 26, 1996, while serving a life sentence.
First of all, how do you make a decision to even do that with a son of yours? And then afterwards, sacrificing your own child. I mean, some people are just born sick, man. Or maybe not born sick, but they turn into this evil people that just is not allowed in society. Yet, he died of heart failure. Seems like his plan didn't work out the way he wanted. What did he think? God is not watching him. the Nephilim are that big, they must just stay where they are. Let's just do our thing.
I told you, you cannot sit at the table unless you sacrifice something. They're not showing you this for no reason. They're literally giving you the scoop. And so this is why I say he was trying to get ahead of this, because all of this is a ritual and initiation. You see, they're not gonna really show you what happens behind the scenes. They're only gonna give you a taste of it. But in realities, this is what's happening in these dark rooms. They are giving something away in order to receive the riches of the world. And now they're targeting streamers, and they're targeting them young. Just like Disney Channel, where all their stars, when they grow up, they get indoctrinated to this lifestyle. Y'all stay woke.
This is such a rich and layered question. Let's get into it. This actually taps into some of the deepest mysteries of consciousness, dimensional resonance, and free will. Let me break this down for you in a few ways. Spiritual, metaphysical, quantum, and biblically. Let's go. If you're here just for the quick and easy answer, yes, not everyone shifts at the same time, but let's explain why. We're all vibrating at different frequencies, right? Shifting timelines isn't just about what CERN is doing, it's about resonance. Frequency alignment with a timeline. Some people are aware and active participants in shifting reality. Some are asleep and anchored into the 3D matrix, and others are NPC-like placeholders or karmic players in another's simulation. So when CERN fires up, or there's a mass energetic portal like eclipses, solar storms, planetary alignment, only those in vibrational agreement with the shift, who are ready, can leap into a new timeline. Kind of like Noah's Ark, many saw the signs, but few boarded. When you shift timelines, it's not always dramatic. It can be a subtle divergence. Suddenly, a person you swore knew something now doesn't remember. Mandela effects intensify, and you feel slightly out of sync with the people around you. That might indicate that you have timeline jumped, and they haven't. Or they've also shifted, but into a parallel branch. It's kind of like the quantum braid theory. All possibilities are playing out, and you are following the thread your soul chose. What does Matthew 24:40 say? 2 men will be in the field, one will be taken and the other one left. That's not just about rapture, that's also about dimensional separation. Those who awaken and align with Christ-coded light, or New Earth, will shift timelines. Others stay in the old cycle, whether by choice, karma, or soul contract. We're already seeing this today. Some people's realities feel unreal, scripted, or looping. Others are experiencing wild synchronicity, rapid manifestation, and divine visions. That right there is a timeline split. CERN might just be the catalyst. If CERN is acting like a synthetic Tower of Babel, smashing particles, opening unknown portals, they may create timeline ruptures or reality collusions. Those attuned spiritually can shift safely. Just riding the wave consciously. Those unaware or resistant may remain locked in a denser loop of control and illusion. I'm going to leave you with a few questions to think about, and I want you to give me your answers in the comments. If you stayed this far, you definitely have to at least answer one. What if when CERN collides particles, it doesn't just open one portal, but fractures time into many? And only those in spiritual resonance can leap. Could some people be stuck in a closed loop timeline while others are waking up in real time? I think 2 realities are unfolding side by side right now. Some are feeling the shift, and some never will.
Hey, that's another one for the book, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.